The Lakers are currently going up against the Heat right now in the NBA Finals, and as of Friday night, the Lakers are taking a commanding 2-0 lead over this injured Heat team. After losing two stars in Bam Adebayo and Goran Dragic, I'm here to tell you that it's over for the Heat, and the Lakers are 100% winning this Finals, and here's why. What's good YouTube? It's ya boy, AC3, back with a banger for y'all. You know how we do it here. I just got new editing software last week, and I've been learning how to use it, which is why I didn't have a video last week, so I apologize for that. But I got a special video today for you guys about the Finals and how the Heat has basically lost the Finals at this point. Before we get started though, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more bangers and to show some love to my channel. But other than that, let's get straight into today's video. Let's get it! On Friday night, the Lakers beat the Heat by around 10 points and are now up 2-0 in the series, but I'm telling you right now, this series is already over, and I'll explain how. First off, the Heat have too many injured players and are extremely short-handed right now, which already gives them such a huge disadvantage to begin with. They just lost Goran Dragic in Game 1, who performed spectacularly in the playoffs and averaged 20 points, 4.6 assists, and 4 rebounds per game, which showed how well he played and was such a big loss for the Heat when he got injured in the first half of Game 1. It's a major injury too, since he tore his plantar fascia in his foot and will most likely be out for the rest of the Finals. To make matters even worse, along with losing Dragic, the Heat lost Bam Adebayo in the same game, who suffered a big injury in his shoulder. He left the game also, and did not return nor play in Game 2, which was an even bigger blow than Dragic. Without Bam, they had no one to even have a chance of slowing down Anthony Davis, who completely torched the Heat in Game 2 with 32 points, 14 rebounds, and shot 75% from the field. You heard me right, 75%, which showed that the Heat zone was useless against him. The Heat also don't have Derrick Jones Jr., so how can the Heat win this series if they lost so many key players, which is why they already lost the Finals after Game 1. The second reason why the Heat are already done is because of how well the Lakers players are playing. Everyone on this Lakers team has stepped up, and it looks like they are all in their prime, which is so scary to see. LeBron is putting up 29 points, 9 assists, and 11 rebounds per game right now in this series, and looks like he has not slowed down at all, despite being 35 years old, which is insane since very few players are able to put up such numbers at his current age. To top that off, he's partnered with Anthony Davis, who is still so young and in his first NBA Finals, but is not scared of the spotlight at all and is outperforming everyone. In the past 2 games, Davis has scored 33 points, 3 assists, and 11.5 rebounds per game with an unbelievable efficient rate of 63% from the field. He is completely unguardable and is hitting shots everywhere on the court since the Heat can't find a way to stop him. Davis has already been playing good in the playoffs, but his numbers in the Finals so far exceed his stats from other rounds. Additionally, players like Rondo and KCP have been playing well, and playoff Rondo has been crazy, shooting 44% from the 3. We're talking about Rondo here, the guy who could not shoot 3s at all earlier on in his career, and now he's out on the court looking like Steph Curry, but still retains his insane passing ability and court vision. So how can the Heat win when the Lakers players are playing so good and their chemistry is working unlike the Clippers? The final reason why the Heat will not be able to come back in this series at all is because their players are struggling on the court and playing bad unlike the Lakers players. For example, players such as Hero and Robinson have been shooting horrendous from 3. Hero is shooting a whopping 27% from the arc compared to his usual 39% in the rest of the playoffs. And Duncan Robinson has been doing even worse than Hero, shooting 20% from the 3 versus his usual 45%. To make matters even worse, Robinson only made his first 3 in the second half of Game 2, which meant he didn't have any 3s in the whole Game 1 or the first half of Game 2. So how can the Heat even have a chance of going up against the Lakers if their 2 best shooters are shooting even worse than Russell Westbrook? This means that it will cost the Heat many crucial points, which could change the tide of the game since they can't shoot a 3 ball well. As a result, these are the reasons why the Heat are done, since they have lost too many key players and are struggling significantly. But meanwhile, the Lakers players are playing better than they ever were. Therefore, I predict the series will end in the Lakers winning in 4 or 5, since the Heat might be able to steal a game. But what do you think? Do you agree with me that these were the 3 main reasons why the Heat are finished and are completely done in the finals? Let me know in the comment section below about what you think, and be sure to like the video and subscribe for more content and to keep this channel alive. And until next time, AC3 out!